I've been here for almost 2 weeks now in Chicago. I don't see why they call it the Windy City. I'm probably here in a great time. The weather is amazing. It's been amazing for the past 2 weeks. Loving the city. It's a
I
it's an
think
amazing place.
it's lucky we're not like at UFC like 323 there or something. I think in like
In
December
the
it would have
winter,
been
it might be
probably.
something else, right?
I think
Right.
so.
No, it's great. I mean, climatized. Feeling at home here in Chicago. The people are amazing. The gym we train at, awesome people. Everybody's been so welcoming and loving. So, yeah, my team is here. We are ready for this. It's going to be one special evening.
I know you do nothing but big fights now. Dricus as champion, everyone's a big fight. Everyone's a great opponent. I know this is a guy though that you have wanted to fight for some time. He was like the boogeyman in the organization for a while. What do you kind of excitement wise as far as looking forward to this thing? I mean, how do you compare this fight versus Khamzat versus other fights you've had in the past?
Well, I mean, firstly, we are fighting in the United Center where the great Michael Jordan did
Yeah,
his thing. I mean, that is just one aspect of what tells you how the magnitude of this. I was in the venue earlier this week, and I just got goosebumps all over. I was like,
wow.
this is what seeing this statue of Michael Jordan going and saying the best there ever was and the best there ever will be, man, that's what I want. I want that.
I didn't know you
And
were a basketball guy, but I guess Michael Jordan kind of transcends the sport. But
yeah, I mean, I don't really watch basketball because
yeah,
in South Africa, but
yeah,
I know a lot. I've read some books, watched some
yeah.
documentaries on Michael Jordan. Man, just to be in that building and now I'm gonna, create history. I'm gonna create my own legacy in that same building. That alone is incredible. Going to Wrigley Stadium, seeing the baseball game, throwing that first pitch, seeing the atmosphere of the sports culture here in Chicago. It didn't make sense to me at all why they want to do it in Chicago because I've never been here.
Yeah.
And now it does. I'm so happy it's right here. The culture here, the people, the whole aura of the city, this love for sport in it, it's amazing. It can't be better. And then, of course, fighting a guy like Hamzat, where, like you said, people thought, this guy, he's the boogeyman, but I'm the champion.
Do you feel
It's
disrespected by that, Dricus? Like I'm looking at the odds, they got you as the underdog. You are the champion. I mean, they put in challengers in front of you, and all you do is beat them. Do you feel disrespected?
no, not really. I mean, no, I don't feel disrespected. I think a guy like Hamzat is deserving of all this hype, the way he's been doing things, but just on resume, my resume kicks his ass. It's not even a question. But it's Hamzat. He's a big name and he has a massive following, and it's great for me to go and fight him because putting that all aside, the fact that he's a big name with the people that follow him and love him, and he's an incredible fighter.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, that's what it's about for me. It's not, yeah, personalities, all that kind of things. It's great, but for me, I only started this, and this is the only thing I want to get out of this is the fact that I want to be the greatest fighter ever. No doubt, I want to be the GOAT. That's what I'm chasing. That's when I started the sport, what I wanted to be. And I believe the only way to get to that, just to get into that conversation, is to fight the best of the best. And Khamzat Chimaev is the next best guy. There's no doubt. That is 100%. This is not a title fight where some people say, I think they should have given the shot to this guy or this guy or this guy. Everybody, this is the fight. And that's what I think a champion is fighting the guy that people know is the next best guy. And that's what I plan on doing always.
Yeah, no question. I don't even think anyone could make an argument to the contrary there. Has he been exposed? Where the guy obviously he's undefeated. He's got a blemish free record as far as wins and losses go. But there have been times where it looked like he's been hurt, where it looks like maybe his gas tank is running out. Have you seen vulnerabilities in his game where you say, "Hey, I know I can go in there and I know I can beat this guy"?
Let me tell you this, at this level, and the word exposed, no, because, but he is just like everybody else, and when we're fighting at the top of the top, this is the top 0.00% of the top 0.001%. It is in this, there is nobody that's going to make it look easy,
Yeah.
no matter how good you are. No matter if you're the greatest, you are still going to take shots. You are still going to get tired. That is how it is. If you're at this level, even at this level, you're going to have one fight where things go just perfect. Boom, first round, got it. But you're going to get another fight where it's not going to go that way. We are the best of the best, and that is why nobody can just come in here and make it look that easy. That's rare. So to say he's been exposed, no, but there's definitely it's, people at this level don't have weaknesses. I don't have a weakness. He doesn't have a weakness. He There's areas where if I chip away there, I know I can get him. There's areas in my game where maybe he's like, if I can go there,
Right.
I can get it. It's going to be on the night who's getting in there and who's willing to go through the most to get that win. Because easy wins don't come at this level. And if he does think that I'm going to be an easy win, then that just shows that he's never fought at this level, and he hasn't. And I'll make sure he knows that.
Yeah. To his credit, I think we heard from him yesterday. He was very complimentary of you, saying how good of a fighter you were. So it seems like he does realize, you're not the champion by accident, Dricus. Um, well, is it, or how do you prepare? Let me ask that. Let me ask it that way. How do you prepare, Dricus? Obviously, he's going to try and go in there. He's going to try and take you down. How do you prepare, and how do you find the guy in practice, in training, in camp that is comparable to the kind of the level of pressure that he might be able to bring on fight night?
Yeah, absolutely. That is true because if there was another Hamzat out there,
Right,
he'd probably be the number one contender right now.
right, right,
What I'm saying, it's not easy to find somebody to go out and say, "Hey, do what Hamzat does." No,
right,
it's
right. Yeah,
the but then again, where's he going to find somebody that does what I do?
right.
No, he has an Olympic wrestler champion that he trained with. So I'm struggling to figure out my own style. I don't know how he's going to figure that out. But then again, there's a lot of great wrestlers. There's a lot of people that I can get in. And yes, in one person, I'm probably not going to get the whole package of Hamzat. I don't work like that. I get the guy that's the best in one thing. Let him do that one thing. Get another guy who's the best in another thing. Do that one thing. And so you have 10 guys who are good at one thing. And that's how you prepare for something like this. Getting the best at one thing and let that guy do that one thing. That guy's he's good at takedown. He's not going to try and strike with me. I don't need him there for that. I need a guy. I have other guy for that. So that is how you go about this, and that's how I think you prepare for a guy like who has not a unique style, who has a style that is very dominantly great in one aspect. And make no mistake, I think people look at this fight. Dricus is striker, Hamzat's the wrestler. It's not like that. The sport is way past that. Hamzat can strike. He's a good striker.
Yeah.
I can wrestle. I'm a good wrestler. We both can grapple. It's when it comes to wrestling, pure wrestling, he has a lot more experience than me. This is not pure wrestling. The distance is different. There's so many more aspects to it. So this is MMA, and I'm the world champion at MMA.
I'll get
I
you
am
out of
the
here.
world champion in MMA.
You absolutely are that. I'll get you out of here on this one, Dricus. You obviously just said you want to be the greatest ever. I think a big step would be beating a guy that has never been beaten before in Khamzat Chimaev. Do you agree with that? That this would be a massive leap forward, uh, in attaining that GOAT status?
Listen, let me tell you this. This is the hardest fight of my life. This is the biggest fight of my life. This is the best opponent to date. Like I said, there will be a next one.
Yeah.
There's going to be a next one again. This is the best guy. But up until now, this is the best guy. He is the number one contender in the world. He is the best guy without a title in the world. So 100%. There's nobody that's ever been able to figure out the puzzle that's Hamzat. And to go out there and do it would 100% add quite a bit into the step in being the greatest.
The UFC routinely puts on great fights. I think it's harder to find a better one than this, though. Dricus, congratulations again. It's UFC 319 main event. Dricus Du Plessis, Khamzat Chimaev. If you don't want to see this, you don't like MMA. Put it that way. Thank you,
Yeah,
Dricus.
it's easy as that.
Right?
I'm super happy that people are so excited for this fight. For me to be a part of what is said to be the biggest fight of the year, it's surreal. It's just as big a moment for me than it is to win an actual title. Being half of the fight that is by most people seen as the fight of the year. Alongside, I mean, because the competition in that is big competition. I mean, the names that are competing for that bragging rights of having the biggest fight of the year, to be called that is something special. And we will not. I can guarantee that myself and a guy like Khamzat will not let the fans down. We will live up to that hype. I am 150. Even, in fact, don't be surprised if the hype didn't deliver up to us.